I apologize for no intros, nothing fancy here. I want to get right into it. I'm going to say probably about 1:30 in the a.m. today. I received an email from Tesseract Media saying, hey, there's a plot to assassinate Modi, and it is from the Naxalites, the Naxal formation political group. You do a video on it. And that was the first I heard of it. Then I saw that Z News was reporting it, and now it seems to be everywhere. I just want to take a moment for my friends who don't know who this is. Naxalite is a Naxalite, or Naxal is a member of the Communist Party of India, but it's Maoist. The term is derived from a village in West Bengal where the movement had its origins. They are a far-left, radical, communistic, supportive of Mao's political sentiments and ideology. Their origin can be traced to 1967, when India's Communistic Party kind of divided between Leninism and Marxism. And that is an important distinction. Leninism is what we see in Russia, and it tends to be less violent towards the masses. It's where Marxism is more vicious. I mean, history tells us that. This is very much an underground group. It's spread through the rural areas of southern and eastern India, and this plot has been uncovered. This is a huge concern for any democracy, for any government, to have their leader taken out like that. I mean, this is not how the free world operates. And in these people involved, the members of this party, they need to be rounded up. They need to be interrogated. They need to be held and questioned. This is a very serious matter. This is beyond so sorry videos that are cute and clever. Sometimes they, will show Gandhi and the Congress Party getting the edge on Modi, or sometimes they show the BJP and Modi getting the edge on Congress. That's not what we're talking about. This is literally life and death. And this needs to be dealt with. This needs to be dealt with in a very harsh and real manner to send a message to the rest of the world. To send a message to the rest of the world that you will not tinker with our democracy. You will not interfere with our elections. You will not do this. This is not acceptable. This is not right. And I think, unfortunately, there's going to have to be some strong interrogations. There's going to have to be some rounding up of folks. They have ties to the Palestinian movement, which has ties to Hezbollah. This is not like I have an opposition to Modi's view of the BJP. I want to see the government go in a completely different way. This is serious. This is serious. We cannot stand for it. As free nations, we cannot stand for it. I am calling for a full investigation into this. I am calling for members of this party to be rounded up, to be questioned, to find out where is this coming from, to get to the root of it. And if there's any crossover to any other political parties, it needs to be dealt with. If we find out who is behind this, they need to be. This needs to be treated like an act of war. This needs to be treated like an act of war, not a scrimmage that happens in Kashmir, where somebody crosses the border and then does something to the Indian soldiers or the civilians. This needs to be treated as if a nation, an enemy of Hindustan, has dropped a daisy cutter on New Delhi. Right? This is in the category of war. And the Indian government, I think, needs to rally to this, needs to mobilize to this. They need to approach it as if there is an impending invasion. I've seen some chatter about how, since nothing has happened to Modi, it's not that big of a deal. No, it's a big deal. This is a big deal. This isn't a free pass. This isn't, we're going to turn the other way. This is, I think you may see Shivja, if I said the term right, the Hindu jihad, if something like this happens, if there's such a term. I just made up a term. If I did, but it just really, this is extremely important. We need to stand together. And again, if you are not a Modi fan, and I know we have viewers here who do, and I respect your opinions. You're entitled to your opinions. I don't look down on you just because I'm a Modi fan. I don't look down on you. But we cannot stand for this. I would be saying the same thing if Gandhi was the prime minister. We cannot have this. We cannot have this in the free world. This is not how the free world operates. That's Banana Republic stuff. You are not a banana republic, right? And we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to get to the bottom of this now, and we need to address this. We need to hit this head on and take care of this matter so the world will know. The world is watching. The world is watching how Hindustan responds to this. And hey, listen, people don't like when I say Hindustan. Suck it, I guess, Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. And just as a side note here, Sean Sharma, I'll leave that. It's a different video. We'll do that as a